lot of you are asking about the King Challenge. Queens above 18. Queens above 18. Queens above 18. Please, if you're below the age of 18, get up and start the day. Come on. Come on. Put the feet on the ground. Get you a nice hot breakfast. Very lovely. Take that cover and get a shower. Take that cover and pull it off yourself. Take that cover and get a shower. Get up and start the day. Queens above 18. Queens above 18. Queens above 18. Please, if you're below the age of 18, don't do this challenge. I trust you guys won't. Become 18, you can. You can do anything.
King.
On the front.
King.
On the back. You know the king likes the no bra look. And give me a dance. Queens above 18. Queens above 18. Queens above 18. Please, if you're below the age of 18, what we can do is have fun with this. Take an old white t-shirt. King on the front, king on the back. The king loves you. The king loves you. The king loves you. The king loves you. And do a video. Very lovely. Have fun with it. Queens above 18. Queens above 18. Queens above 18. Please, if you're below the age of 18, enjoy. I love you all. Let's make some videos. I want to see them. I want to laugh.
King.
On the front.
King.
On the back.
King.
On the front. King. On the back.
What do I even say to that? Like, what do I even do? The king to all my queens above 18 out there. Morning, my queen. You looking? Oh, what was that? Oh, I love you too. I love you too. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go down and make you some breakfast. Get you a nice hot cup of coffee. Come on, get up, get in the shower now. You gotta you gotta go to work. If you haven't checked out The King, you should. I think he got banned from a couple different things. I don't know. You can find some of him on YouTube. That remix, let me make sure I give the proper shout out here. That comes from a channel on YouTube from Hen Dog Music. So make sure you check that out. That's fucking awesome. But go search The King or Queens Above 18. The King's Queens Above 18. And you will find a website. There's a Google site out there in which they have merchandise. So we have shirts, tank tops, and hats. Mugs are coming soon and are available to pre-order. Please note that the price does not include shipping. I'll have an additional $10 shipping and handling fee. And I will tell you that they look exactly how you would expect them to look. Like they probably look that much worse than what you would expect them to look. I think what's great about this is this. So in the world of all the most amazing website builders out there, like, somebody needs to get the King on fucking Wix. Like, somebody needs to send the King to fucking Wix.com or one of the others. I'm just throwing Wix out there and get him signed up on like an e-commerce plan or something, because the King does not have a clue that this is how that you can do that, I think, at all. Because what you do is you go to the King and Queens Above 18 site, which does not have a domain. It's through Google Sites. And you go on here and you can order your King and Queens Above 18 gear. You complete and submit an order form, right? And you can only submit for one item at a time. And then you basically have to like Venmo him the money. Like you can't just fucking pay for it. Like you have to go in, you got to pick what you want, pick the size. And surprisingly, for XL and over, he charges $4 extra. I think he's missing his target audience here. But you basically send this to them, and then you basically, he's like, fucking cash at me some cash, dude. You order your shirt, and you're like, yeah, just Venmo the king at $20, and we'll send you your shirt. So, I don't know. I'm just enamored by the king. I just love it. Just the fact that, again, we're talking about like Joe Exotic and like having like, where I'm from, there's like a Joe Exotic in every family, like 1 out of every 10 people. But I'd say probably about 1 out of every 15, you probably get the king too. Like, he looks like he's, and like, no offense, but he's like, if you like close your eyes and imagine like backwoods, like redneck trucker, like it's the king. Like, if you're looking for like someone that you would expect to find, like searching around for a lady of the night, or oh gosh, 2021, I've just fucking gendered someone. If you're looking around for a peoples of the night, persons of the night, as a Zay of the night, the king would probably be the person that you would expect to see on Cops, like face down arrested, like in a truck stop somewhere in the middle of like Arkansas. Like that's pretty much what I'm looking at. But yeah, you have got to check out the King's merch. I just can't bring myself to do it. I need to buy one. I should buy one, right? Maybe we'll see if the king will sponsor us. Maybe that'll happen. Maybe we'll see if we get a sponsorship from the king. That was too good not to share with you, though. Good morning, my queens and kings. Good morning. Send me some Venmo. You know what time it is. We're going to jump into questions. Random questions. Boom, here we go. Big old click. Is there anything that makes you far angrier than it should? Hitting me hard right out of the gate, random question generator thing. I don't know. So road rage is in my soul. Like, like stupid people driving. Like I have some of the, you could ask Jerome, my significant other, my partner, you could ask him the level of cussing out people that I do behind the wheel is next level. Like I'm conjuring ancient curses on people. When they cut us off. And Phoenix traffic is not great. It's not by any means the worst city traffic I've ever seen, but it's the worst. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Beyond that, there's really not a lot. Like I'm a pretty like mellow guy, but I think that one for sure is one that gets me just about every single time. What's something that you would be willing to stay up all night to do? Well, I'll tell you, in my boringness here, it's usually if I get into like a really good movie or a show, I'll like stay up and up and up and up to finish something. I just, once I get like super invested, especially if it's like nerd alert, like a really like good documentary, it's going to be, it's on. What type of exercise do you like the most? Weightlifting. I've always been into weightlifting. I love weightlifting. I've always kind of toyed around in powerlifting and kind of stuff like that. I've always enjoyed it. What doesn't exist but should? I think Starbucks should have their own delivery service. I think that would be pretty epic. I know, okay, you can do this and that, but I mean, just like straight from the Starbucks app, boom, you should be listening to Starbucks. That would make it pretty sweet. Or you know what would even be better, and I've heard chatter of this. You know I'm a coffee person. I've heard chatter of like a Starbucks like monthly membership. That's what should exist. Because there's some other places that do that, like Panera. I think Panera Bread does it, right? You pay like so much, you get unlimited coffee, but it's not Starbucks. And it doesn't exist at Starbucks because the level of money that I give to Starbucks every month is fucking insane. Like it's to the point to where I try not to go to Starbucks. Like I'm like 30 days straight not going to Starbucks. I'm going into Starbucks-aholics Anonymous, and I'm going to avoid it. And I do. And then about, a few weeks into it, I'm like, okay, let's get one. Okay, I got one yesterday. I can get one today. Okay, let me go 6 times today, right? And then it just spirals out of control. So it's one of those things where if I have it, I just have it. And if I don't, I can stay away from it. But that should be able to exist. That should exist. Give me a price, Starbucks. Just throw me a price out there. Give me a little card or something in my app to where I have unlimited cold brew, and I will be there lined up constantly. Always. Just do it. Just do it. You should do it. Describe your personal style. So if I had to sum up my personal style, eclectic. I think if I had to think about, like, if we're talking in style in the sense of, like, you know, the things that I enjoy being around, the clothes that I enjoy wearing, the music that I enjoy listening to, eclectic is kind of the only word that fits with all of those things, because if I just enjoy things that I enjoy, I don't really put any limits on what I enjoy, right? Because you find some people that are like, "It's that fucking country, and if it's that goddamn fucking country, and it ain't fucking music, by God." Right? Or you get people that, if it's not opera, then it's not. If it's not smooth jazz, then it's not. And I'm just like, I can like all of it, right? And then you get those the really weird people. They're like, if it's not top 40 radio, if it's not the popular song right now, that I can let everyone know that I'm listening to the top 40 popular songs. Cool guy. If it can't be that, then it's not music. And so I'm none of the above. I subscribe to none of the above. If you want to, like, look at maybe we should do that. We should, like, random Spotify rewind and look at what I listened to last year. It's usually kind of insane. It's like, well, these guys, there's bluegrass, there's going into some pretty heavy metal. German metal. What the fuck? Oh, now he's listening to the Eagles. Country. Okay, whatever. Okay, dude. Okay. Right? So I think my personal style, just my personality in general, is eclectic. You know, the stuff, as I'm sitting here in the studio looking around, I collect random things. Anything that I think is just cool, that I like, that I enjoy. I'm not drawn to any particular thing. I view almost my personal style as a collection of just things that I like. And it's weird because whether that's music or belongings or clothes or you name it, there's no real one lane. I'm kind of swerving all over the lanes. Life's too short to get tied up in one lane, I think. So for me, it would be eclectic. If I wanted to kind of look at that from someone external looking into my life as just general personal style, it'd probably be chaos. I think that's probably what most people would call it, is just chaotic something. Chaotic something. It's raining outside. What do you do? Well, here in Phoenix, we don't get much. We just don't get much rain, right? I think hopefully more fuck around on that, but we don't get much rain here. So when we do, so my favorite thing is, like, it's cool weather, like that kind of like cool weather rain, right? It's like 60, 50s, you know, 60s. And it's cool. It's cold and damp outside. You can open up the window and get all that cool air coming in the house. You can smell the rain. You know, maybe you get a little bit, just that kind of low, kind of steady rain. And my ass is asleep. That's what's going to happen. In bed, blanket, Netflix on, chilling. Just chilling. That is the most fun thing. Probably maybe the only fun thing to do in the rain, right? Rain often ruins a lot of plans, unless you live in Phoenix, and then it rarely, if ever, ruins your plans. But the one thing that it seems to really, really help is sleep, right? I mean, it's just awesome to take an epic nap, right, with the rain going on, or just chilling there listening to it. And like I said, that cool air, all cozied up. I think that for me would be it. That for me would be it. So life continues. As I told you, we're still doing the whole house hunt thing, right? We'll venture into, I guess, the last frontier of true adulthood is moving out of our city lofts and moving into, not even to the suburbs. Like I told you, we're moving the fuck out, right? We're getting, like, not downtown, not the outskirts of downtown, not the suburbs. We're like past that. We're looking in like farm land. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited because what I want more than anything else, and we should probably, like, maybe buy a house first, and we will, don't get me wrong. But I guess I'm putting the cart before the horse a little bit. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get a tractor. That's my only, like I told you, the privacy test, right? I'm like, so we're not going to buy a house unless I can fully, like, pee off of the front porch, right, without going to jail. Like, that's one of the first tests. The next test is, okay, there has to be enough land to be able to justify me buying a tractor, because I'm buying a fucking tractor, period. Like, I'm going to buy a tractor. I want a tractor, and I want, like, a beat up old farm truck. Like, that's the two things that I want the most out of life.